Elijah Ware here at Rhinebeck High School. It is senior day and we are in the gym for a girls volleyball matchup. The Rhinebeck Panthers come in at 15-3, Keio coming in at 4-9, and Grace West, Morgan Parker, and Juju Spencer. It's a big night for those ladies as they want to celebrate their illustrious high school careers. So we'll have your opening hit coming up next.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Rhinebeck Varsity Volleyball Senior Night. Thank you for coming. I am really excited to coach this team this year, and I think the fact that I had all three of our seniors as little itty-bitty sixth graders so many years ago, and now I get to be with them in their final year really just makes it that much more special for me, and I hope that much more special for them as well. These are girls who I've gotten to watch grow up, and I'm so excited to be a part of this journey. Our juniors have written down a few words for each of our seniors. So I'd love to invite the parents of the seniors to come down so that you can come close after the girls speak. Of course they're going to want to get a photo with you, so we're going to say something nice and then we're going to move it to the center for a nice photo. Alright, so Morgan Parker.
Morgan, I can't believe today's the day that I'm standing here with our little squad giving you your senior speech. I look back and I remember the times when I was in 8th grade being pulled up to JV with zero confidence and having no idea what to do on the court. But in those memories, I remember that you were one of the nicest people to me. You made me feel so welcomed, and I thought of you so much as a leader, and I looked up to you and viewed you very highly. You were such a good captain and have contributed a lot to the team throughout the years. But the best trait about you is that you are very unique. Morgan, not only do you bring the strong passes, amazing pushes to the Morgan spot, and strong hits, but you also bring your amazing charisma. You are persistent, intelligent, and kind-hearted. Everyone may think you're quiet, but as your friends, we know you have a fun side. Rather than just your funny jokes that always make us laugh, everything you say always has meaning to it, whether it's guidance on the court, advice when life is just hitting a little too hard, or just motivation. Your words are very powerful. As you move on to the next chapter of your life, I know you will continue to be a leader and be a positive influence to others as much as you were to all of us, as your teammates and as your peers. When I thought of how I was going to end this speech, I considered talking about how you will be greatly missed by each and every one of us. I also thought out the idea of talking about how the team will be missing a valuable player on the court, which is all very truthful. But I don't want to end this speech by saying goodbye. I want to end this speech by 1, saying thank you for everything we have done, and 2, saying thank you for being such a huge role in my life ever since 8th grade. But it's truly never goodbye, because a good friend like you is hard to come by, and I want to end this speech by saying I will miss you, but also by saying we will keep in touch. Love you, Morgan.
the dreaded day has come where Grace, our biggest motivator, leader, and legendary sets are finally leaving us. From the beginning, you were always able to guide those closest to you and help anyone with anything. For 4 years and even those prior, you have committed full-heartedly to us and the coaches in order to get the job done with grace and elegance. The setter has the most strategic job on the court, having to know the weaknesses and strengths of not only the other team, but recognizing when someone on our side of the court is having an off day. With this, you always seek that person out to pick them up and get them out of that funk that's standing in between them and success. By uniting our team to be a family while keeping that element of competition, you strengthen us and push us to where we need to truly succeed. Every time you step out on the court, you push yourself and give your whole heart into every game and practice. We all know you won't back down to the very last point and make sure we keep making strides as individuals and as a team. For those of you who don't know, Grace is a genius. Actually, if it wasn't for her, me and a number of these players would be failing A-push, physics, and pretty much any course you can name. You're constantly helping out everyone with homework and essays and giving us your notes for years past to only benefit us further. Don't tell any of the teachers. It's not supposed to be. Your ability to seemingly put everything first while remaining calm and rocking it on the court just goes to show the strong traits that will carry you through life. We all wish you the best of luck in the years to come and can't thank you enough for turning our team into a family.
Julianne Juju/Chad Spencer. For those of you who don't know who Juju Spencer is, look for the bright pink jersey. She's also the one that's running around the court, hitting every single ball hit at her or around her, and bending in really strange ways to get the ball that's about to hit the floor. And I have to say, I don't know how you bend that way. She is also the one that's always looking after our team, making sure everyone is hyped and happy. On the team, we know her as someone who is always there for us, the person who always offers her house for team bonding, the one person who likes to get ice cream at 9:30 p.m. Personally, I want to say thank you. Being a new member of the Reineck family was very stressful. However, you made the difference by making sure I was included and welcome, and I will always be down for a late night ice cream run. When I started thinking about writing a speech about you, I wanted to make sure that I included the team. I went around and asked the members of our team how they would describe you in one word. The words I received were generous, inspirational, energetic, driven, motivational, and leader. But I also received one last word that I think we could all say describes you perfectly. The word is benevolent. When I got this word, I have to be honest, I did not know what it meant. According to Shayna, the two definitions were desiring to help others and intended for benefits rather than the profit. For this and for many other reasons, we will miss you when you leave. But we know that wherever you go, you will be making everyone around you happy, and hopefully also yourself. Good luck, Chad. I love you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting unicorns from Keio, number 4, Norika Taniguchi. Number 3, Kazuma Oda. Number 13, Saeed Tamura. Number 5, Elisa Atsuka. Number 17, Yuda Nakamura. Uniforms are coached by Coach Dios and Coach Fitz. Let's now the starting lineup for your Rhinebeck Panthers. A junior, number 22, Kira Hunt. A junior, number 16, Alexa Gibbon. Number 12, junior, Laura Beaver. A junior, number 7, Shayna Viola. A senior captain, Morgan Parker. A senior, number 9, captain, Grace West. Senior, number 8, Juju Julian Spencer. The captain of coach, Benjamin Allen Reynolds, assisted by Matt Cordova and Angel Witcher.
We are set for the opening serve, and it is Keio serving first. Yuna Nakamura, the freshman, gets it over the net. Goes to Morgan Parker first. Parker sends it right back over. So as stated before, as that one goes off of Spencer, and Keio strikes first here on senior night. Still serving is Nakamura. And it's a great low serve over the net. And Hutt sends it back. This one is set. It goes straight to Spencer. She controls it, set back over. And that is a near dig for Morgan Parker. But Keio is out to an early 2-0 lead to start this game. And that serve goes too far. Spencer lets it go. And Rhinebeck finally gets a point on the board after Keio scores the first two. Sophia Palacio is serving. She gets it over the net. It's a good serve. Keio sends it back. It's tipped. Digged by Spencer. Set back over by Viola. And that one is in right on the corner. And this stays in bounds. And that's another point for Keio. Always enjoy doing the Keio games, no matter what sport it is. It's fun saying the names. And that's West. And it's tipped back over right into the soft spot. And that's a point as Alexa Guedes sends it back over for her team. 3-2, Keio still leading. As stated before, Rhinebeck is coming in here 15-3, Keio 4-9. Rhinebeck was upset by Hastings on Wednesday night after sweeping them 2 weeks ago. So that was a big loss there. Although 3 starters were out of the game, including Grace West. So that definitely contributed to the loss. But it looks like this game is getting a little rhythm now. 4-3, Keio still in the lead. And back to serve is Norika Taniguchi. She sends it. Morgan Parker sends it back over. Set up by Taniguchi. And the spike is down and in. That was a big one there. I believe that was Yukiko Takahashi. Oh, they actually called that one out. So that's a point for the Panthers. And it's Guedes with a good serve. She gets it over. And this one is sent back over. Digged up. And no one able to get to it. A little miscommunication. And the Unicorns strike again. Morgan Parker digs that. Going for the block. Sneaks past. And Morgan Parker sends the big spike down, and she gets the kill. Ryneck had a nice little team dance there for when they get a kill. So we'll see how many times we see that throughout the game. Keio sends it back over, controlled by Keio. Keio gets it back over. Grace West sets, and the spike is down, and it's in. And that is Maura Gabrielle, the 5'11" middle blocker, as Ryneck has their first lead of the game. Back to serve is Grace West. And that is a great block there by Parker. And there goes the dance again. So this is the second time that these two teams are playing this year. They played a couple weeks ago, and Ryneck swept Keio 3-0, but all of the sets were very close. So Keio coming in at 4-9, still cannot be taken lightly. Back to serve for the Unicorns, Kazuna Oda. It's a low serve, unable to sneak over top of the net. 8-6 Panthers lead. Going back to not taking Keio lightly. Last year, as there's a point there, but last year Ryneck swept Keio in the first game and went on to lose to them in the second game. So the Panthers really want to come out focused here to stay in control of this matchup. They have the size advantage, the athleticism, but Keio likes to play a very steady and conservative style that causes a lot of mishaps from their opponents. That one is controlled by Viola, and that spike is down just a little bit too far for the soft spot. Sent straight to Juju Spencer. Grace West sets, and Kiera Hutt tries to bring down the Thunder, but a little bit too far, and we're tied up at 8 apiece. Risa Atsuka serving, controlled by Spencer, hits the top. And that's always a problem here as the balls hit the top of the ceiling. Throws off Ryneck and gives the point to Keio. Grace West sets, and Shayna Viola tries to send it. It's blocked, and some miscommunication there leads to another point for the Unicorns. Serve goes into the net. Guedes comes into the game for Maura Gabrielle. That's a good serve. Controlled, sent back over, but blocked by Hutt. Keio still controlling, sent back over. Spencer, set by Grace West, and the spike comes down. But Keio is able to control. Grace West, and here comes the soft tip right in the middle. Ryneck controls, here comes another one. Keio doing a great job of getting those digs there. Some good volleyball going on. And that one is in for Shayna Viola. Spencer serving. Good serve. And it's a point. And an ace for Spencer. 11-10 Panthers lead. Spencer sends that one a bit too far. And we're tied up at 11. Rob and I's favorite number. We always see 11 when we're here. Somehow, some way, it's always an 11-point spread, 11 points on the board, something. As that is a great serve there by Yuna Nakamura, the freshman. Viola controls that. Sent back over by West. And that is another point for the Unicorns. The passing by Keio and the execution on their hits really throwing off Rhinebeck so far in this game. Spencer tried to tip that one just over the net into the soft spot, unable to do so, and the Unicorns have a 3-point lead in this first set. And that is another serve into the net and a point for the Panthers. Into the game is Sophia Palacios. She serves it up. Controlled by Keio. Sent back over by Takahashi. And it leads to a point for the Unicorns. Keio looking very crisp to start this game. Over. Shayna Viola controls Grace West sets and is tipped over by Guedes. Great decision there by Alexa Guedes.
Go, Carissa.
That one shot diving on the floor as a couple Keio players. Good hustle there. But the point goes to the Panthers. Carissa Petria serving it up. She sends it over. Some near miscommunication by Keio, but they survive. Grace West sets. Morgan Parker sends it back with some heat. Digged up by Keio and sent into the net by Atsuka. After she got the dig, they set it up for her. Unable to get it back over the net. And that's a point for Rhinebeck. 15-15. Good serve there. As Rhinebeck controls, and the big spike from Guedes is controlled, and it leads to a point for the Panthers. Good job by Keio to control that one, but it had a lot of heat. They controlled it initially, but unable to get it back over the net. Rhinebeck now up 16-15. Petria serves, sends it right into the corner. A beautiful ace there from Carissa Petria. Keio controls. Sent back over, right into the soft spot by Kazuna Oda. Back serving, Marika Taniguchi. Taniguchi sends it over with the left hand, set by Grace West, and tipped perfectly by Guedes. Guedes now serving after the kill. She sends it over.
Controlled by Keio, sent back over. Grace West sets it up for Parker. Parker sends it back over to the other side. Morgan Parker with the dig. And a big kill there from Maura Gabrielle. Rydneck starting to settle in a little bit. Up by 3 now. Guedes sends it over. It looks like it may have been tipped, and it was tipped, so that's a point for the Panthers. Very close call there. Good thing there's 2 officials to see what each other doesn't see. Guedes, the serve, controlled by Keio, sent back over by Nakamura. Great dig there by Guedes, and that is a point for Morgan Parker. Great job on that last play by Alexa Guedes to get the dig. Led to a Morgan Parker point and a 21-16 lead and a timeout for Keio. We'll be right back. After the Keio timeout, it is still Guedes serving. Controlled by Keio. They got to send it back over. They do. Guedes digs it. Grace West sets it, and Morgan Parker spikes it. Big spike there from Morgan Parker. She's having a good game thus far, and she's one of 3 seniors. Guedes with a good serve. Keio trying to control it, but unable to do so. And it's another point for the Panthers, now up by 7 and 2 points away from closing out the first set. Sent back over by Keio. Set by West. She tips it over, tries to hit him with the okie doke, and the referee rules it a carry and a point for the Panthers. A safe serve. Keio trying to control, they do. Set by West, and a big spike right into the perfect spot for Maura Gabrielle. That is the set point. Both teams will switch sides, and we'll be right back. We are back for the second set. Rydneck won the first set 25-16. They started off a little slow as Grace West blocks that one. Started off a little slow in the first set, picked it up midway through, and went on a 7-0 run to end it. And this is a big spike coming down from Guedes, controlled by Keio, but not able to be sent back over. And Rydneck is up 2-0. To start this second set. Served by Palacios. Sent back over by Nakamura. Controlled by Spencer, set by West, and tipped by Guedes. Controlled by Keio. Sent back over by Tamura. And a big spike attempt from Viola. Controlled by Keio. Palacios control, and a great tip there from Shayna Viola, but the point goes to Keio as it was just a bit out of bounds. Back to serve for the Unicorns is Mizuna Takeuchi. She sends it over. Good serve, controlled by Spencer. And the referee calls a violation and awards a point to Keio as they tie up the second set. Juju Spencer controls. Guedes sends it over. Nakamura sends it back. And some miscommunication there from the Panthers leads to a 3-0 run from the Unicorns. More confusion there from the Panthers and their fans urging them to really get it together as they're now down 4-2. Viola sends it right back. Keio sets it up. Spike attempt goes off the arms of Palacios, and Takahashi gets the point for her team. Keio coming out strong here to start this second set. Viola gets down low and saves that one. Blocked by Guedes. She tries to block that one. It just goes over, and Keio tries to send it right back. But not enough heat on it. Stays on this side of the net, and the point goes to Rhinebeck. Paccia serving, the softball star. Set up by Keio, tipped over, controlled by Palacios. Morgan Parker controls, Grace West sets, and Guedes sends it right in the middle, but it's digged up by Taniguchi. But Rhinebeck stays poised and under control and closes the gap to within one. Paccia sends it over, set up, sent over, controlled by Paccia, set by West, and spiked by Morgan Parker, but just a bit out of bounds. And that's another point for the Unicorns. Control. That is very misfortunate as it hit the referee chair. And that's a 3-point lead for the Unicorns. Controlled by Spencer, sent back over by Guedes. Controlled, sent back over by Oda. A great dig there from Juju Spencer, sent back over by Parker. Right into the soft spot, and it's a point for the Panthers. Alexa Guedes back to serve. She sends it over. Controlled by Keio, sent back over by Takahashi. And some miscommunication there. Leads to a point for Keio. Paccia controls. Boy, Gabrielle sends it back over with some heat. Keio controls. Palacios controls. And Gabrielle sends it with some heat again. Keio's Marika Taniguchi doing a great job of digging it up. But that time, it hits the top and throws them off. And the point goes to the Panthers. Grace West. Sent back over by Nakamura. Controlled by Spencer. Keio sends that one back over. Juyan Kawa on the kill there. Keio's lead is back up to 3. Coming into the game for Keio is Say Tamura. Straight to Petria. Grace West sets it up for Hutt. She sent that one very hard. And I don't think anybody was ready for that. As Kiera Hutt comes in and makes an immediate impact. Morgan Parker sends it over. Grace West sets it. Shayna Viola tries to put it in the soft spot. Kiera Hutt controls. Grace West controls. Viola tries to send it back over, but it goes into the net, and it's another point for the Unicorns. The Class C sectional playoffs start next week, as we are very late in this fall sports season. So Rhinebeck is hoping to get back to the section finals. They haven't been there since 2017. They want to not only get there, but they want to win it. As no Rhinebeck team has ever won the sectionals. So they want to be the first to do that and make some history. But first, we need to take care of business here tonight, as that is a big, strong spike there from Shayna Viola. But yes, Rhinebeck wants to become the first team in school history to win the sectional finals in volleyball. And that's another big spike, and that time it was Guedes. Vicious front line in right now for the Panthers as they tie it up at 10. Shayna Viola, Alexa Guedes, and Kiera Hutt doing some good work up front. And that's a great kill right there for Keio. I believe that was Kazuna Oda on the kill. Back to serve is Yuna Nakamura. And Shayna Viola just lets that one go out of bounds. And we're at 11 again, Rob. Tied up at 11 apiece. Sophia Palacios sends it over. Set up by West. Great ball placement there from Alexa Guedes. Palacios still serving. Sent back over, just out of bounds to Takahashi. And Rhinebeck takes a 2-point lead. Palacios with a great serve, nice and low, close to the net, and she gets the ace there. 14-11 Rhinebeck lead. Really starting to settle in now. As Nakamura sets that one. Keio sends it back over. Shayna Viola sends it to the middle. And that was a spike attempt, a directional spike attempt there from Keio. Unsuccessful. And Rhinebeck now up by 4. Another point for the Panthers. So after that point, Rhinebeck, Keio, Coach Nestor Felix wants to talk some things over and gain some traction here in this second set. So we'll take a quick break. After the timeout, it is still Palacios back to serve. She sends it over. Keio sends it right back, controlled by Parker. Tipped over perfectly by Guedes. And she laughs it off. She knows how slick that was. And Rhinebeck is now up 17-11. Near ace there for Palacios, sent back over, controlled by Palacios, set by West, and a good send back by Spencer. And a great block there by a combination of Alexa Guedes and Shayna Viola. Palacios still serving. And that's an ace for Palacios. Rhinebeck really in control here now. Another ace for Sophia Palacios. Set up by Keio. Sent back. Great block there by Alexa Guedes. And she's having a fantastic game throughout these first two sets. Palacios sending it again. Goes backwards. And Keio unable to control. Rhinebeck now doubled it up on an 11-0 run. And Palacios is serving again. Sends that one just a bit too far. And the run finally halts. Serving for Keio, Mizuna Takauchi. Morgan Parker controls, Grace West sets, and a strong spike from Alexa Guedes. And she knew it was just a little bit too far. And then that's another point for the Unicorns. Controlled by Spencer, set by West. Here comes another big spike. And Guedes doesn't mess up on that one. Sent over by Petria. Set up, sent back over, tip. Keio trying to get it back over. Grace West and Alexa Guedes are there. Rhinebeck is 1 point away from closing out this second set. Petria serving. Controlled by Keio. Sent back over. Palacios unable to control it. And Keio still has some life. Marika Taniguchi back to serve. With the left hand, she sends it over. Grace West tips it over beautifully. She's been setting it the whole time. She tips it over for the set point. And that is another strong set there from the Rhinebeck Panthers here on senior night. So both teams will switch sides again. We'll take a quick break and be right back with the third set on LMC Varsity Sports. Back here for the third set as Nakamura serves. Some miscommunication there from the Panthers. And Keio strikes first once again. Nakamura serving. Grace West controls it. Sent back over by Sydney Simon. Controlled by Spencer. A big spike from Alexa Guedes. Guedes, a real force as a middle blocker, middle hitter. Standing at 5'11", taller than most high school girls. As that one is miscontrolled or mishandled. And Keio gets another point. Controlled by Simon, set by West, and spiked by Guedes. Nakamura tries to get it, she does, and it's sent back over by Oda. Simon tries to send it over, unable to sneak it in. And Keio is up 3-1. Keio sends it, Sydney Simon controls, Grace West controls. Guedes tries to get it after it hit the net, ricocheted off the net. Unable to control it. She throws away a scunchie. Simon lets that one go out of bounds. And Rhinebeck is back on the board. Rhinebeck having another great season. Coach Allison Reynolds will definitely be in consideration for league and section Class C Coach of the Year. And she's done a great job with these young women. As Keio gets another point there. She's been coaching her 3 seniors since they were in 7th grade. So their chemistry is, I'm sure, unmatched by most coaches and players, especially at the high school level. As Grace West tries to tip that one over real quick. Spencer controls, Grace West controls, and Spencer sends it out of bounds. 4-point lead for the Unicorns. Over, controlled by Juju Spencer, set by West, tipped over by Guedes, but it just goes out of bounds. And it's another point for Keio. Taniguchi sends that one into the net. Maybe Alexa Guedes back to serve for the Panthers. Guedes sends it over, goes up high for Keio. They have to get it back over, they do. Carissa Peccia controls, Grace West controls, and Morgan Parker spikes. Controlled by Taniguchi, sent back over. Guedes, West, Parker. Controlled by Nakamura. Sent back over by Nakamura, but too far. And Rhinebeck closes the gap to 3. Guedes still serving. Good serve there. And that's an ace for Guedes. Sends it over. And some good hustle there from a few Keio players, especially Kawa. But it's another point for the Panthers. Guedes sends it over. Miscommunication from Keio. And it's now a tie ball game. The runs by Rhinebeck just happen so fast, so quick. And that's a good serve. Throwing Keio off a little bit, controlled by Palacios. And a spike attempt from Gabrielle goes into the net. And Keio is back on the board after a 5-0 Panther run. Takahashi sends that one over. I think that's my favorite name to say. Takahashi. either Takahashi or Takeuchi. All the names are pretty cool. Taniguchi, Atsuka. Pretty cool names. As Keio sets that one up. Nakamura. And that one ricochets off of a Ryneck player. And that's a 3-0 run for the Unicorns. They're now up 10-7. So Parker tips that one over. Great tip, controlled by Keio. Grace West sets it up, sent back over by Spencer. Hits the top and throws off Keio. And that's a point for the Panthers. Really have to be aware when playing here about the ceiling and how it affects the game. Grace West serving. Fun fact about Grace West, she's been a starter since age 14. As Ryneck gets the point there. So she's been starting here since being a sophomore. And recently she was nominated for Section 1 Player of the Week. This past week, actually. And that's another point for the Panthers. And in the Mamaroneck game this year that Ryneck played, Grace West set a school record with 53 assists. As that game went all 5 sets, it was very close. And that led to 53 assists from Grace West. And she sets that one and Petchia sends it back over. Great teamwork there, controlled by Spencer, set by West. And sent into the soft spot by Hutt, controlled by Keio. And the point goes to the Panthers as a violation was called against the Unicorns. Ryneck now at 11. Grace West still serving. Only 5 service errors in over 200 serve attempts this season. And she rode past 400 assists on the season in this game, probably already has, and it will be a Ryneck school record, another school record. So 53 assists against Mamaroneck and over 400 on the season. And that's another point for the Panthers, now up by 3, 13-10. Grace West still serving. Substitution into the game for Keio. Mizuna Takeuchi coming in for Risa Atsuka. Sent back over, controlled by Petchia, set by West, and is sent over by Parker. Sent back over. Grace West setting it up, and a near spike there from Kiera Hutt. As that one would have came down with some serious force. But it leads to a point for the Unicorns. Not sure what they're talking about right now. But one more fact about Grace West, and this is probably the most impressive. She was recognized as the only Ryneck student to be named National Merit Semifinalist this week. So not only doing it on the court, doing it in the classroom as well is Grace West, as the senior is leading her team right now, up 13-11 as we take a quick timeout with LMC Varsity Sports. After the timeout, it is Keio serving. Kazuna Oda, the senior, back to serve for the Unicorns. She's waiting for the signal from the referee. She gets it. And she sends it up. Morgan Parker controls it. Grace West sets it. Spiked by Gabrielle. Sent back over by Keio. Grace West digs it. Morgan Parker sends it. Controlled by Peccia, set by West. Spike attempt from Gabrielle leads to a point for the Panthers, as there was a violation called against the Unicorns. Rhinebeck now up 14-11 here in this third and potentially final set. Morgan Parker sends it. Sent back over by Keio. Set up for Simon. And Simon, I believe, is called for a carry. And it's now 14-12. Keio serving. Risa Atsuka serving. Straight to Spencer. West. Sent over by Simon. Controlled by Hutt. Controlled by Parker. And some miscommunication between West and Hutt leads to another point for the Unicorns. Great job by Spencer to control. Sent back over by Gabrielle. Big dig there from Spencer. Another dig there from Grace West. Simon tries to put it in a soft spot. Keio controls, and they hit it too far. And Juju Spencer, the senior captain, elects to let that one go out of bounds. Rhinebeck now up by 2. Controlled by Rhinebeck, set up by West. Sent over to the other side by Sydney Simon, but just a bit too far. 15-14. Rhinebeck still leading. And that one goes to Simon. And coming at a very sharp angle, unable to control. Nakamura back to serve for the Unicorns. Good low serve, controlled by Simon, controlled by Hutt, set back over by West. Keio sends this one back over. And Guedes tries to send it back. Unable to do so. 16-15 lead for Keio. Good dig there from Parker. Tipped over perfectly by Guedes. She jumped for it, let herself come back down, and then tipped it over. Smooth move there from Alexa Guedes. That one goes out of bounds. Another point for the Panthers, and they're back up by 1. Over. Keio gets back over, digged up, Grace West sets it. Guedes sends it and keeps it in bounds. And that's another kill for Guedes. She's now over 200 kills on the season, as she leads the team in that category. She also leads the team in blocks. She averages less than 3 errors per game, which is astounding for a middle hitter and server. Also a former Section 1 Player of the Week is Alexa Guedes, as she won the MVP of the RIDE tournament earlier this season. And she tips that one down and gets another point for her team. Alexa Guedes. Cecile sends that one over. She's number 2 on the team in serve win percentage behind Grace West. And that's another point for Rhinebeck, just 5 away now from closing out this game. Keio sends it back over. Great dig there, but unable to be controlled. Good hustle from Rhinebeck, but the point goes to the Unicorns. Taniguchi back to serve. Spencer, West, Spencer. Set up, sent back over, and that is a kill for Yukiko Takahashi. Taniguchi still back serving for Keio. Straight to Morgan Parker, Grace West, Alexa Guedes gets the kill. And Guedes comes out of the game. And in comes another 5'11" middle blocker, More Gabrielle. Actually, Guedes goes back to serve. The players rotate. And then sent back over there, sent right back. And that was Morgan Parker. And she cracks a big smile as Rhinebeck goes up 22-19. Real heat right there coming from Morgan Parker. So with the 22-19 lead for Rhinebeck, Keio senses some danger here in the late stages of this set. So they call a timeout, and we'll take a quick break. The referee gives the signal to Guedes, and Guedes sends it over. Keio sends it back, controlled by Gabrielle. Good patience there from Grace West. Sent back over by Parker. Keio sends it over again. Morgan Parker. And that one is spiked down hard. And that's more Gabrielle. And the whole team gets in on that celebration. Two points away from a victory here in this game are the Rhinebeck Panthers. Guedes sends it. Control. Keio manages to send it back. Grace West tips it over. Guedes controls. And Gabrielle sends it down with some heat once again. Laura Gabrielle. One point away from the victory here is Rhinebeck. Guedes, West, Morgan Parker. Keio, Nakamura sends it back. Morgan Parker, Grace West, Morgan Parker. Keio still surviving here. Grace West sets it. More Gabrielle sends it with some heat once again. And that is the set point, the match point, and the victory for the Rhinebeck Panthers here on Senior Day. And it was a great game for Rhinebeck. Also a great game from Keio. Played the Panthers tough, but the Panthers able to come away with a 3-0 victory here and a 25-19 final set victory. And it's a big one here as the Panthers improve to 16-3. Keio falls down to 4-10. I'm Elijah Ware, and we'll be right back with post-game interviews and analysis.
Elijah Ware here with Juju Spencer. And Juju, a big win here on Senior Day. How do you feel?
You know, I feel really proud of my team because I think we all come off of our loss against Hastings, and we all just really wanted it like that bad. And I'm just really proud of them all because it was our last in-season game, and it was just really good to get that win.
So it's late in the season. The playoffs are right around the corner. What's your team's mentality right now at this point in the season?
I think that everyone just is really excited. We all know that we're a strong team. We all know that we have what it takes. And I think we all just really want it. And we think that we're going to practice really hard this week. And we really think that we can get it done this year. We want another name up on that banner.
Okay. Elijah Ware here with Coach Allison Reynolds. And Coach, a big win here on Senior Day. How do you feel about your team after this win?
I feel that my team really did our community and our town and our Panther pride well. They worked really hard for this win. We've had sicknesses, we've had injuries recently, and they battled back through all of those and came out victorious and cinched the league title today.
So moving forward towards the playoffs, what's your mentality as a coach? What's your team's mentality right now going into the final stretch of the season?
We want to, A, get healthy, and B, we really want to work hard. We want to practice really hard. We want to be ready for whatever comes our way. We're excited for the high level of competition we're about to face, and we are going to work on everything we can to make sure that we're as versatile and as ready for any team that we face.
And your three seniors that are leaving you this year, they've been with you since 7th grade, and I know it's tough for you, but how do you feel about those three ladies and the way that they've led your team so far throughout this season?
I couldn't be more proud of those girls. Grace, Morgan, and Julianne, they were 6th graders in my class when I had them in math when they were little girls. I was their JV coach when they first started with the JV program, and I got to finish out their varsity season as their varsity head coach. I couldn't be more proud, and they have imprinted on my heart and will always be there.
Elijah Ware here as I'm at Rhinebeck High School. The Panthers girls volleyball team just came away with a 3-0 victory over the Keio Unicorns. Big game from Alexa Guedes. Shout out to the seniors, Morgan Parker, Juju Spencer, Grace West. And it was a total team effort here. The Panthers improved to 16-3. The Unicorns fall down to 4-10 as the playoffs start next week. And both teams getting set for that and ready to move forward. I'm Elijah Ware here with LMC Varsity Sports.